nearly 2,000 flights within, to, or from the United States were canceled on Tuesday, while another 10,000 were delayed. An unusual weather phenomenon has covered cities in the southern United States, such as Houston, Texas, and New Orleans, Louisiana, with snow, while an Arctic air mass has caused dangerously low temperatures in much of the country. According to Fox News, thousands of flights were canceled and operations at Houston airports, including George Bush Intercontinental Airport, William P. Hobby Airport, and Ellington Airport, were suspended since midnight on Tuesday, January 21st, due to extremely dangerous road conditions. According to the Houston airport system, the decision to suspend operations was made to ensure the safety of passengers and staff. In a statement posted on social media, Hobby Airport warned travelers to avoid traveling to the facilities. According to flight tracking site FlightAware, 93% of flights at George Bush Intercontinental Airport and 94% at Hobby Airport were canceled. At Louis Armstrong International Airport in New Orleans, the figure reached 89%. The phenomenon was described as a rare winter storm in this region where snowfall is uncommon. The National Weather Service, NWS, issued blizzard warnings for the first time in several coastal counties near the Texas-Louisiana border. In addition, heavy snow, freezing rain, and wind gusts of up to 35 miles per hour were forecast, exacerbating dangerous outdoor conditions. In Houston, this is the first time snowfall has been recorded since the devastating winter of 2021, when a storm knocked out power to millions of people and caused more than 200 deaths, according to data from the Associated Press. According to meteorologist Haley Adams of the NWS in Houston, snowfall in this city is extremely rare. The all-time record for snowfall in Houston dates back to February 1895, when a two-day storm left 20 inches of snow accumulation. In New Orleans, snow covered the streets and surprised residents who are not used to this type of weather. According to the NWS, Louisiana's capital, Baton Rouge, recorded 1.5 inches of snow, the first time that has happened since 2018. Meteorologist Donald Jones of the NWS in Lake Charles called this storm a historic and memorable event, noting that the last snowfall of this magnitude in the region occurred in 1960. The impact of the storm has extended beyond Texas and Louisiana. According to FlightAware, nearly 2,000 flights in, to, or from the United States were canceled on Tuesday, while another 10,000 were delayed. In New Orleans, although Louis Armstrong Airport remained open, almost all flights were canceled. Airlines hope to resume normal operations on Wednesday. On the roads, Louisiana transportation officials worked overnight to prepare bridges and highways for icy conditions. In Houston, Mayor John Whitmire asked residents to avoid driving as temperatures are not expected to rise above freezing until Thursday. In addition, schools in several southern states, including Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, canceled classes Tuesday. In the Carolinas, some coastal communities also closed their school systems in anticipation of severe weather conditions. The impact of this Arctic air mass is not limited to the South. According to the Associated Press, dangerously low temperatures and icy winds have affected much of the eastern and midwestern United States. In the Northeast, a state of emergency was declared in at least a dozen New York counties due to heavy snow and extreme temperatures. In areas near Lakes Ontario and Erie, an accumulation of between 30 and 60 centimeters of snow is expected through Wednesday. The NWS warned that wind chills could reach temperatures of minus 34 degrees Celsius to minus 46 degrees Celsius in the Dakotas and upper Midwest, posing an extreme risk of hypothermia and frostbite. In Houston, Lows on Tuesday were around -8 degrees Celsius, which could cause pipes to burst due to frozen water. Even in the Florida Panhandle, where snowfall is extremely rare, snowplows were deployed to deal with the winter conditions. According to Governor Ron DeSantis, this measure is unusual in the state, but necessary in the face of the possibility of record snowfall. Tallahassee, Florida's capital, last saw snowfall in 2018 with just 0.25 centimeters. The all time record for snowfall in the city is 7 centimeters, set in 1958. In other areas of the South, such as Charleston, South Carolina, authorities closed bridges and roads to prevent accidents. In 2018, a snowfall in this city forced the closure of the airport for 4 days, while in 2014, large blocks of ice fell from a bridge, damaging vehicles. This episode of extreme cold and unusual snowfall is due to a disturbance in the polar vortex, a mass of cold air that normally remains confined to the North Pole. According to the NWS, normal temperatures will not return to the affected regions until the end of the week.